Well, hi there, everybody. Power 5 meteorologist Frank Marzullo with you here at News 5. Nothing severe out there right now. Just wanted to get on here on social media, on Facebook and whatnot, give you a little update because if you were with us at noon today, I know Trent talked about a lot of this earlier this morning, too, on Good Morning Cleveland. We were looking at some downpours setting up here going into the afternoon, and we most definitely are starting to see that. And you're along the lakeshore. I'm going to take a look at the Power 5 right now. We'll widen the scope out a little bit, but if you're along the lakeshore, we're not looking at anything that's going to be a big concern here in the greater Cleveland area. However, you get south in and around Akron right now, back over towards Green. We've got a nice little thunderstorm cell right here. This is all going to start popping here over the next hour or so. We've seen it. Had some big-time storms push through Youngstown and getting into western Pennsylvania earlier. But now what we're watching is this one thunderstorm cell. And let me give you a little zoom in here. Nothing severe here right now on this. However, what we do see is a lot of lightning within this. And in fact, I want to put our lightning strike counter on. And you can see right there. I mean, we're talking, quite a bit here within the last couple of minutes here. And this is pushing just into the North Canton area right now. So it's not a real good pool day out there. I was going to say, if you had friends or whatnot around the pool, make sure they're getting in. But any outdoor activity right now, we want to definitely just kind of bear with us here as this pushes through. These are not going to be all night long type of scenarios, but what they're going to do, they're going to put down a good amount of rain in a short period of time. In fact, let me take a look here at our rainfall rates that are happening right now within this right there. And you will notice we're looking at, let me get my little clicker here. There we go. So this is right, right over North Canton here, near Cairo, back over towards Crystal Springs. This is out of Canal Fulton now, but Mogador, you notice another big old downpour up to the north right now, in and around Mogador. Let me skip my, clear that. And there we go. Zoom in right there. Yeah, it's coming down a pretty good rate. In fact, that's a look at the Akron area right now. Actually, no, it's not. That's downtown Cleveland. Hello. I'm still getting used to this. There we go. Okay, so here's the wider picture right now. And you'll notice there's no big, this is not a big outbreak or whatnot, but these are going to disrupt you here this afternoon, getting out of work early, that early afternoon drive here. And primarily everywhere where my hand is right here, it's all going to be primarily south and to the east of us. Getting into, as we mentioned, the Akron area now. You can see here right towards North Canton now. Okay, so we're moving into areas of Lake Cable. In and around areas of Canton Gardens. And as I put this into motion, we'll go over the last 2 hours. And you can see these downpours. They're just kind of training in the same areas here. And this is going to continue to be the case as we get into the late afternoon, evening hours. Just kind of right over. See, there's Clinton. There's Canal Fulton right there. There's Comet. Now, this is about 1:50. We're getting into 2, 3 o'clock now. And we'll take it back live here, the radar's picture. And we'll look at the rainfall rates here within this. And I mean, there's some really heavy rainfall coming down right now. Let's take a look here. And yeah, I mean, you can see a quick 5-inch. I mean, look at that. That's the heaviest core. Now, that's not going to be everywhere, obviously. But this is the type where you could see, low drainage areas that don't drain well, getting themselves, water coming up. Some of the more rural areas or subdivisions, if you got the drainage ditches here, back in the 80s, growing up, we would go swim in those things, not knowing that it was a problem. But now we're well aware, and make sure the kids aren't, trying to have a little bit of fun in there, because you never know what's in that water, and they can be swept away fairly quickly. And again, I mean, nothing severe here, but rainfall is going to cause a real concern. As we take a look here, I'll take a look right over here, and you will notice areas, just trying to get my cursor over here. There we go. There we go. So there's yeah, this is a little more, a quick 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches is a little more doable. Crystal Springs, it's this entire little pocket that's continuing to push through. We'll go back to the reflectivity here. And lightning is going to be a concern. I know if you were around yet this morning, you heard Trent on Good Morning Cleveland talk about lightning being a concern here within some of these thunderstorm cells that we would see pop this afternoon. And then let's get up towards just southeast of Cuyahoga Falls, out towards Rootstown. We're not dealing with heavy rain, or we're not dealing with lightning here, but we're definitely dealing with some heavier rainfall as you get out towards Ravenna. A couple good downpours here, but the one spot that really is going to cause some trouble for you right now is right to the east of Canal Fulton, and you can see some very vivid lightning within this here this afternoon. Getting some comments here. Some folks. Oh, thank you. Some people saying good to see me. I worked in Youngstown, Ohio for 7 years back in the day, back in the way day. But coming up here to help out the gang a little bit this summer, so I appreciate that. Let me go over to right there. Okay, so this is the one spot that we'll just want to keep a little watchful eye on. And again, important to stress to everybody. We're not looking at a severe thunderstorm cell here, but if you look back here, and here, I'll circle it for you. If you look right here, I mean, we're seeing some of these little spots starting to pop, right? I mean, not all of these are going to materialize into, this nice, steady thunderstorm cell that's over North Canton right now. But it goes to show you, Worcester, take a look right there as well. It goes to show you that we are dealing with the opportunities, at least. There's the Worcester area. Let me get my marker back for some of these to continue to pop. And there's, the atmosphere, it's a little juicy out there. I mean, temperatures haven't got really warmed all that much today, but there's enough instability there to cause some of this to be an issue. And you look at this other one that's just to the south here. Let me clear this out. And again, this is just us online here, talking here a little bit here on News 5 this afternoon. I'm meteorologist Frank Marzullo here. Nothing severe, but, while we've got you, let's get on and show you what we're talking about. New Philly right now. I mean, this is another good thunderstorm cell with rainfall rates. If we take a look at that, here, let me get my pointer back. Some of these rainfall rates here, I'll take lightning off too. I've been doing this a long time, but I am getting used to this wonderful equipment we have here at News 5. So let me get that. And then we'll try to get our little marker going. Feel free to make your comments there in the bottom there. Okay, there we go. So can I get the lightning off? There we go. See, it's working now. Okay, so you look at some of these rainfall rates here, and this is going to be the scenario that we're going to look at going into the afternoon. Again, this is not everywhere, but out towards New Philadelphia right now, and we're talking areas in and around Mount right here. Just trying to get my little cursor going here. Let me see if I do this. Okay. And we'll go back to the radar. Let's just go back to the radar there. There we go. I'm going to put this in motion. Let's just put it in motion the last 45 minutes or so you can get a look at. And you can see how these are just kind of, they're not raining themselves out. They're moving, but they are just kind of ballooning up here. And that's why, we're going to have some of these quick downpours. I wouldn't, if you're on 77 right there, obviously not watching while you're driving, but if you're going to be heading out, you're going to get some real good ponding on some of these roads here. And it's not going to be a widespread flooding type of situation by any means. Let's see here. Good afternoon. Who we got here? Get the old readers on there. Okay, so let me go over here now. Give you a look-see here. So this is going to be the case, everybody, over the next, they had a tornado warning at one point earlier. Now, if you look here, though, I mean, there's downtown Akron. And I tell you, this scenario is turning out exactly what I know Katie was talking about this last night and Trent this morning. Let me get turn that off, clear that. This mouse is being fickle. Here, we'll do this way. Okay. So, yeah, we're starting to see some. I mean, this is filling in pretty good right now. Obviously, not the scenario that they're seeing in Western Pennsylvania right now, just east of Pittsburgh. They got several warnings going up there. Coming a little bit, trying to get this clicker going. We'll get it down. This is the time to do it right now before, a real severe event. Get things looking here. Come on. Okay. I'm going to move this one thing here for you because you can really make this out here. Coming a little. So there's that thunderstorm cell near New Philly right now. I'm going to try to figure this clicker out here. There we go. But it's important to stress that. I mean, we're not going to be dealing with a big outbreak here today. But this, I mean, you're getting, we saw some of those rainfall estimates, a good 2-3 inches of water out of some of these cells here. I'm going to try to open this up and get this back for you because I want this to work. Let me see here. Okay. There we go. And now let's see if we do this. Oh, I think I've figured it out now. I just got to see my clicker. There we go. Okay, so here's North Canton. There's Randolph, Barberton. I mean, it's going to rain out some plants here this afternoon. But by evening, though, things are going to be looking much, much better. That is the good news for us here. In fact, let me take you over to, I'll show you the Futurecast here this afternoon, the future track of what right here. So we'll go into this one because there we go. You will notice as I put this on, and this has a little lag, so that's why I apologize for so right here. Okay, so yeah, right over Canton. That's a good thunderstorm right there. And you got cloud to ground light. Remember, we talk all the time. You don't need severe weather, right? You don't need a severe thunderstorm warning. You don't need a severe tornado warning to have damage or, of course, to have injury. Lightning is very vivid within this here. So it's off the golf course. It's out in the, getting out. If you're in Harrisburg, Louisville right here, and I'm a Cleveland native, by the way, but if I mispronounce something, feel free. Just make the comments right there, and I'll correct myself there. But you can see right here out over North Canton now, Cairo. This is, Hartville may escape some of this right there because you can see Suffield here to the north, and then Hartville, it's kind of separated. But then you look back out here west of Barberton, south of Copley, and you got another thunderstorm cell that's starting to fire on up. So this is going to be our trend over the next several hours into the evening. And of course, we'll keep you updated over on News 5 at 4, 5 and